Dive into the fascinating world of the top 3 Lincoln Pennies, one of the most iconic coins in American history. In this video, we explore rare Lincoln pennies, from the wheat pennies to the memorial cents, and uncover what makes some of these coins incredibly valuable. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about your change, this guide will help you spot potentially valuable Lincoln pennies in your collection. The 1969 Lincoln penny is famous among collectors for a highly sought-after error, the 1969 double die obverse DDO. This variety is considered one of the rarest and most valuable double die pennies due to its rarity and striking error features. Background. Mint mark. The S mint mark signifies that the coin was produced at the San Francisco Mint. Composition, made with a 95% copper, 5% zinc alloy. The 1969 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent Series 1959 to 2008. Doubling discovery. The discovery of the 1969 DDO attracted significant attention and has since become one of the most famous double die varieties. Key error: 1969 double die obverse DDO. 1969 double die obverse DDO. Description: the 1969 DDO displays strong doubling on the obverse side, particularly on the inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust, as well as the date 1969. This doubling is bold and distinct, making it easy to spot, even without magnification. Rarity. The 1969 DDO penny is exceptionally rare, as only a small number were discovered. Because of this, it commands a high premium, especially in uncirculated condition. Value. Circulated 1969 DDO pennies are valued between $10,000 and $20,000. In mint state MS grades, the value rises significantly. MS60 to MS60 for examples typically sell for $30,000 to $60,000. In top grades MS65 plus, a 1969 DDO penny can command $100,000 or more at auction. Regular 1969 penny, no error. Description: the majority of 1969 pennies do not feature any doubling. These regular coins are much more common and do not carry the same premium. Value. The value of a standard 1969 penny, without doubling, is modest, generally worth 1 to 5 cents in circulated condition, and up to $10 in high uncirculated grades MS65 plus. Authenticity and grading. The 1969 DDO is so valuable that many counterfeit versions have appeared over the years. For this reason, any suspected 1969 DDO should be authenticated and graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Authentication is essential to verify that the doubling is genuine. Collectability. The 1969 double die obverse penny is among the most famous and desirable errors in the Lincoln Cent series, with appeal due to its rarity, clear doubling, and historical significance. Serious collectors are willing to pay a high premium for this variety, especially in uncirculated condition. Summary: 1969 DDO, known for bold doubling on the obverse. Values range from $10,000 to over $100,000, depending on grade. Regular 1969 penny, common and worth 1 to 5 cents in circulated condition. Up to $10 in high mint state grades. Importance of authentication, essential for the 1969 DDO due to its high value and common counterfeits. The 1969 double die obverse penny is a highly prized piece for Lincoln penny collectors, and finding an authentic one is like discovering a hidden treasure. The 1981 Lincoln penny is known for a notable error variety, the double die obverse DDO. This error has gained attention from collectors due to the distinct doubling on the coin's obverse, making it a valuable find, especially in higher grades. Background. The 1981 penny was produced in large quantities at both the Philadelphia No Mint Mark and Denver D Mint Mark mints. This year's penny was one of the last produced, with a 95% copper composition, before the 1980 to transition to a copper-plated zinc core. Key error: 1981 double die obverse DDO. 1981 double die obverse DDO. Description: the 1981 DDO shows noticeable doubling on the obverse side of the coin, particularly on the inscriptions Liberty and the date 1981. The doubling is most prominent on these features and may also appear on parts of In God We Trust. Rarity. While this error is not as common as some other well-known double dies, it is still sought after by Lincoln cent collectors, who value its unique doubling. Value. In circulated condition, a 1981 DDO penny typically sells for $50 to $150, depending on wear. In higher, uncirculated grades MS60 to MS65+, values can range from $1,000 to $3,000 or more. Coins in exceptional condition or with high grade certified by PCGS or NGC can exceed these values, authentication and grading. As with any error coin, it's recommended to have a 1981 DDO penny authenticated by a reputable grading service if you suspect you have one. Certification from a grading service, such as PCGS or NGC, can verify the doubling and enhance the coin's value and collectability. Collectability. The 1981 DDO penny is popular among collectors due to its distinct doubling and the fact that it is one of the final copper pennies before the material change in 1982. This transitional period in U.S. mint history adds interest and value, making it an appealing piece for Lincoln cent enthusiasts. Summary: 1981 DDO, known for clear doubling on the obverse, especially on Liberty, and the date 1981, valued at $25 to $300, depending on grade. Authentication, verification, and grading by PCGS or NGC are highly recommended for 1981 DDO pennies to establish authenticity and maximize potential value. The 1981 double die obverse Lincoln penny is a solid find and one that holds both historical interest and value for modern-era collectors. The 1983 Lincoln penny has two notable error types that make it highly valuable and collectible: the double die reverse DDR and the copper transitional error. Each error has its own unique characteristics and potential value, making them standouts for collectors of modern U.S. coinage. Background: in 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from using copper, 95% copper, 5% zinc, to copper-plated zinc for Lincoln pennies to save costs. The 1983 penny is one of the first full years of production with this new zinc composition, with some rare copper planchet errors left over from the previous year. Key errors in the 1983 Lincoln penny. 1983 double die reverse DDR. Description: the DDR variety on the 1983 penny shows pronounced doubling on the reverse side. This doubling is visible primarily on 1 cent, United States of America, and E pluribus unum. Rarity and identification. This error is easier to spot than other types of doubling due to its prominence and typically does not require strong magnification. Value. In circulated condition, 1983 DDR pennies are valued between $200 and $500. In uncirculated mint state MS grades, they typically sell for $500 to $1,500 and can exceed to $1,000 in MS65 and higher grades. 1983 copper transitional error. Description: in 1983, a few pennies were mistakenly struck on leftover copper plankets rather than the intended copper-plated zinc plankets. These copper transitional pennies weigh 3.11 grams, the pre-1980 to standard, rather than the 2.5 grams of zinc pennies. Rarity and identification. This error is extremely rare and can be identified by weighing the coin. An authentic 1983 copper penny will weigh 3.11 grams. Value. These coins are incredibly valuable due to their rarity, with authenticated specimens selling for $10,000 to $20,000 or more, depending on their grade and market demand. Authentication and grading. Because both of these errors can add significant value, it's crucial to have suspected 1983 DDR and copper transitional pennies authenticated and graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. This provides assurance of authenticity and can greatly enhance a coin's value in the collector market. Collectability. Both the 1983 DDR and the copper transitional error have garnered much interest due to their rarity and historical importance. The copper error, especially, is one of the rarest among modern U.S. coins and highly prized by collectors, while the DDR is a more accessible error for collectors who enjoy finding rare varieties in circulation. Summary: 1983 DDR penny, known for its strong reverse doubling, with values between $200 to over to $1,000, depending on grade. 1983 copper transitional penny, a rare transitional error valued between $10,000 and $20,000 or more. Importance of authentication, essential for verifying these valuable errors, particularly the copper transitional error due to its rarity and high value. These error coins make the 1983 Lincoln penny one of the most intriguing years for modern penny collectors.